Hey guys, welcome to Live with Dr. D. It's another edition. It's our Thursday lunchtime meeting. Um, Today, I just want to check in, see how you guys are doing, what's going on today. I tell you, my day seems to be going slow. I feel like I'm doing a lot, but not getting a lot accomplished. So hopefully that's not your story. Today we are. I actually wanted to do something a little bit different today, just because scrolling through Facebook, listening to the news, that kind of thing. There's a lot of people talking about the holidays and get ready for the holidays and shopping and all that kind of stuff. But then I also saw people saying how the holidays um, are going to be tough celebrating because they lost a loved one either recently or this year or around this time this year. So that makes it tough to really get into the holiday spirit and be happy and excited. So for that, I thought what a perfect topic for us to talk about today is how do you survive the holidays? Not so much the shopping and all of that, but more so, again, quality of life. Quality matters. How do you make that time the best time for you? So, with that, I have 5 self care tips to preserve your health around the holidays. And this is really good for anybody, but especially people who are always taking care of someone else. So this is a really good time. If you jump on here, please comment so that I know that you're here. Let me know. Facebook's algorithm, there's now a way to see certain posts and things like that, and I really would love for you to let me know you're here so that I can continue to do these videos and get these messages out to people. Okay. All right. So we are here talking about the 5 self-care tips that you can use this year, today, and every day to help preserve your health, particularly around the holidays. So I have a couple of interesting things here for you. The first is that last year, apparently there was a study, some data that came out about Americans actually were spending more of their time and more of their money actually in yoga, doing morning walks, meditation, and therapy. So that had actually increased to 2017 was an increase from the previous year. So that's actually some good news. One of the other things that you hear people say a lot is that holiday time, there's an increase in depression, there's an increase in suicide, and I really wanted to see what those numbers actually look like. Now, obviously, this is not, every study, but in the research that I did, actually, there seems to be a little bit of a misnomer, and it is in the media, I guess, be hypes it up a little bit, that there's an increase in depression and anxiety and suicides around the holidays. There is a such thing as holiday blues, but it's not really linked to suicides, and that's not really what this talk about. But just to give you some information, I thought it was interesting that depression and suicide rates actually drop during the winter months, which here where we are, it's winter time, cold. The rates of depression and suicide actually drop, but they peak in the springtime. So a lot of cardiac related deaths actually tend to increase on holidays. Now, this is specific to holiday time, and there was no really preference on whether it was cold or warm weather where these people were. But some of the reasons for this could be that around the holiday season, people have increase in seasonal stress, not increase, but changes in their diet and alcohol consumption. Lower staffing at hospitals around holiday time could also be one of those reasons as well. People taking vacations. Now, some of the other thoughts to that were maybe around the holidays, people put off getting the care that they need. Well, because they don't want to be at the hospital, or they don't want to be in the doctor's office, or there's an increase in respiratory infections that are going untreated that actually causes other health conditions to occur. And there's also possibly less healthcare access, depending upon your doctor. The office may have special holiday hours, or that particular day where you really need to see somebody might have been, closed that particular day, and then have a wait where you can't get in right away. That's one of the other things that has been linked to why the increase in heart-related deaths has occurred, and overall increased stress. So again, that brings me back to the topic for today: how to preserve your health around holidays. Okay, so 5 tips. I told you I'm gonna make this really quick for you. 5 tips that you can use around the holiday and anytime. And again, if you're just joining me, please wave, say hello, let me know that you're here, so that I can continue to get content out to other people. Okay. All right. So number one is to maintain your healthy eating and exercise habits. Now, I know some of you are hearing that and think, Dr. D, what in the world are you talking about? How can I possibly maintain my healthy eating and exercise? We've got cakes and pies and you name it around the holidays and brought in to work. Trust me, I know. There was just donuts at the nursing station. I walked right past them. Maintain your healthy eating and exercise. Here's the thing. You do not have to overindulge. If you've been eating healthy all this whole time and then the holidays hit, that's fine. Get a piece of cake, get a piece of pie, ice cream, whatever your thing is, but don't go overboard. Don't take the biggest slice of cake. Don't get seconds and thirds and fifths and then turn around and wonder what happened. Now we're at January 1st and you got to start a revolution because you put on 20 pounds in 2 weeks. Don't do that. Get a little taste. Don't overdo it. Even with food, a lot of, gravies and mac and cheese, all of those put on calories and weight. Take a little bit and maybe get a little extra portion of vegetables so that you still fill up, but you're not filling up on all the wrong things and have to feel bad about it. Because that happens. You load up your plate, you get all this food, you eat it because it tastes good. It was good. But then afterwards, what are you doing? Feeling like crap. Just don't do it this year. It will help to preserve your health around the holidays and the rest of the year. Okay? Number 2. Hey, Dewan. Glad that you can make it. Number 2, avoid stressful situations and negative people. Again, I think some of you are thinking, If I'm avoiding stressful situations and negative people, then I'm probably going to be by myself at the holidays. And that's not exactly what I'm saying. But I am saying that if family, friends, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, fill in the blank, if the dog is stressing you out, just maybe stop by, drop off your gift, and keep it moving. It's not worth your health. It's not worth stress. It's just not worth going through all of that for the holidays or anytime to be around negativity. You know, in general, your environment really shapes you, and that goes when, from childhood all the way up. You need to surround yourself with positive people who are going to uplift you. And unfortunately, sometimes when we get these holiday situations, the negativity just draws people in. It drains you. It's not worth it. It's not. I mean, don't be alone for the holidays unless you just want to be. But hey, call a friend, do something with them, go to their family's house, man. Just don't do it. Okay? It's not worth it. Number 3, don't forget to take some me time. And maybe that kind of goes hand in hand with number 2. It's okay to take me time. And the holidays, when businesses are closed, when you have days off from work, that's a perfect time. Do something for you. Give yourself a gift. Me time. Go get a massage. Go get your nails done, your hair done, your hair cut. I won't leave the fellas out. Do something that you enjoy doing that probably you've been too busy ripping and running throughout the year to do anyway. Do that. Take this opportunity to do that. Because again, especially if you're a caregiver, caretaker, you can't do anyone else any good if you are run down and drained. And it goes for my health professionals, physicians that are working on Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, or whatever holiday that you celebrate. When you are working those holidays, sometimes it is draining, and you need to regroup after that. Take some me time, okay? Oh, hey, Anitra, thank you for joining me. Yeah, Dewan Bray says, preserve your energy. Totally agree. Take some me time. Avoid, going down that path, okay? Because really, your mental health helps to preserve your physical health. They all go hand in hand. You cannot be healthy and be mentally ill. You cannot be healthy and be physically ill. It doesn't work, okay? Number 4, avoid self-medicating. Okay. I don't think I necessarily need to explain this or break it down, but because it's alive and because I can, I will. Some of us go to family functions. We don't want to be there. So they have fill in the blank choice of beverage, or, maybe it's cigarettes. I don't know. Whatever your kind of self-medicating medicine is, don't use that. Don't go there. It's better that you refer back to tips 1, 2, and 3 than to self-medicate. Again, it will cause you problems. Maybe not right away. Probably right away as well, but maybe not right away. It will cause you problems in your health, in your mental health, in your relationships. Let's say you go to that family function you didn't want to go to. You had a little one too many glasses of wine. said some things you really didn't mean to say, and now you got a family feud on your hands. It's not worth it because that's going to cause you additional stress, you know, after the holiday season, January, February. You're going to have to deal with all this. You don't want to do that, okay? Number 5, give back. I think especially around this time, we're so inundated with buy this is on sale, Black Friday, Yellow Tuesday, you name it. We're so inundated with all of these ads and voices saying buy, 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 that you're so busy looking at all the shopping, maybe all the gifts and what have you. But give back. Give of your time. Give of your energy. Give of your heart to someone else. You know, take this opportunity to get together with some people that may not have as much as you. You know, take them along to a celebration. Go see the lights. Do something that's giving back. Help feed the homeless around this time. Help, you know, do a coat drive. Do something that is more than just I can swipe my credit card and get something. Give back of yourself, because when you do that, you get so much more in return. And I think really that is what this season should be about. That's what we should be focusing on, giving back to each other. And along with that is still giving back to yourself. Take some time out. That is my 5 tips, and I'm going to just recap so that if anybody joined us late, that you don't forget. Tip number 1 is to maintain your healthy eating and exercise habits. Tip number 2, avoid stressful situations and negative people, even if it's family. Number 3, don't forget to take some much needed me time. So I'm telling you, this is the doctor's prescription. Take some you time, okay? And number 5, give back. Give back to your community. Give back to others. Give back to yourself. Thank you so much for joining me. Oh, hey, Sharad. Thanks for joining. Thank you so much for joining me. If you enjoyed this video, if it was helpful, if you know someone that can benefit from it, please like it. Please share it. I really appreciate it, and I hope to continue to bring some more helpful tips to you that you can use not just today, but in your today and every day. Okay. Thank you again for joining me. I'm Dr. D. You are live, bringing you some much needed quality life tips. So join me next Thursday. I may have to make some changes just because of the holidays and things like that, but I will post that on the page. And if you haven't already liked my page, please do that as well. Okay. So, as always, you have one life. Make it count, make it last, make it work by taking care of yourself today. All right. Thank you for joining me. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.